We are in beautiful Dorado Beach East, Puerto Rico, and this is not my first or my second or my third day in the life. It's my fourth one, but I promise you, this one is so much different and better than the others. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I've come to realize that my life is not meant to just, stack my schedule from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep with all business stuff and not have any time for anybody or anybody else. So you guys will be actually proud to know that my schedule for a long time has been focusing on doing high level activities that bring in, the most fulfillment to me and everybody else. Only like 3 or 4 things, that's it. And then everything else, like the little small minor details will sort itself out. For example, I focus on my wife and my daughter, my nutrition and my fitness, and my trading and my business, my money, obviously. Those 3 things, and those 3 things are spread out through the entirety of the day. So when I wake up in the morning, let's say it's 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, first thing I'll do is spend time with my daughter because she's up bright and early. So we'll watch Miss Rachel, we'll play around the house, or we'll play in the playpen. She has a beautiful smile and a beautiful laugh. Around that time, Bailey wakes up and takes her, and then I'll go in the room and I'll check my trades from the previous night, because you guys know I'm an Asian session, London session trader. So I place most of my trades, let's say it's 9 p.m. or 12 p.m., even 1 in the morning per se, and then they really don't come to fruition until the overlap of London and New York session. So obviously I'll check my trades, I'll monitor my trade, which I did last week when I made the $17,000, which I made a video on YouTube about. Then after a few hours in the office, maybe around 10:30 a.m. We have our nanny, come and watch Allura, and me and Bailey will go to breakfast, or we'll bring Allura to breakfast with us at Koa, which is my go-to restaurant every single morning for breakfast. I get almost the same thing every single morning: 7-ounce steak and eggs, 2 eggs sunny side up, 2 eggs scrambled, 2 big large glasses of orange juice. So much protein. But Koa is our restaurant that's in our community. It's a little 5-minute golf cart ride down the street within our gated community. I go there every morning for breakfast. After breakfast and letting my food digest, it is around, let's say 12 o'clock, 12:30. I change and I head to the gym and train with my trainer, Jaime, who is Bailey's trainer as well. And we train flexibility. We're trying to get bigger. My goal is to weigh around 235, 240-ish pounds, similar to Roman Reigns, who weighs 265. Right now, I am 220. So we're working. And then on top of that, you guys know I hate cardio, I hate treadmill, but I can play basketball all day, all night. I can run up and down and do suicides 24 hours a day. So that is how I get my cardio in. So I will do a whole complete basketball workout after a good lift session or leg workout. And my basketball workout will be a whole full hour. So a lot of calories leave my body. So I got to make sure that when I get home, I do eat and fill my body back up. Then after that, after showering and getting ready, this is one of my favorite parts. Sometimes, Bailey will come with us, but sometimes she doesn't. It's our water park, which is literally a minute away from my house. It's like in my backyard, legit my backyard. There's a gate that leads right to the water park in Dorado Beach. I take my daughter there damn near all the time. Like I push the little stroller, we go there, we go on a little lazy river, and it's the most, rewarding and fun part of my day because, whether Bailey is there or not, depending on her schedule, of course, as well, seeing Allura smile, she just loves the water. And we go around the lazy river, 3, 4, 5 times. She has some of my smoothie. It's just the most fun part of my day by far. Better than the trading, better than the webinars, everything. So yeah, we'll be at the water park for a good 2.5 hours. And then she's sauced. It's also a cheat code to put her to sleep because every time we leave the water park, before we even get home, she's knocked out. So yeah, I got brownie points for being a dad, After that, I'll shower again. And then I'll head to the office and do a webinar, and do a webinar with my traders and my students, kind of update them on, yesterday's trades or last week's trades, kind of have the outlook for, the week coming up, or we get in a live trade together, depending on, what day it is, what time it is. Because if it's usually later night, then we're probably getting into a trade. If it's like 5, 6, 7 p.m., we're kind of overlooking what trades we want to get into later. And then I'll just send a message out to everybody, like a long paragraph saying, hey, this is what I'm trading. You guys feel free to get in as well. If you guys don't have a different bias, I would love to hear a different bias, and then we all just grow together. After that, come back to the crib and we're putting Allure to sleep. At that time, it is full Swaggy and Bailey, mommy and daddy time. We will have time during the day as well. Like I said, this is a general overview of my day in the life. For the most part, this is my day. Other times, things may be switched out. Like I may not take, Allure to the water park because that's only open, let's say 3 or 4 days out of the week. So I may have, time with Bailey in the morning, or I may have time with Bailey, from 5 to 8. We may go to a dinner at Positivo or Koa, something along those lines. But at that time, a lot of times me and Bailey just like to sit in bed and just talk about our goals, our dreams, our marriage, our love, what we plan on doing, and just relaxing. Getting massages at the Ritz-Carlton, we do that all the time. Like I said, like the schedule may vary. We may have a whole massage booked from 10 a.m. to 12:30 because we get long massages. We don't do 60-minute massages over here, 2 hours minimum every single time. But usually the nighttime is scheduled for me and Bailey. And then after that, I'll make sure that there's no trades to be made. If there is, I will absolutely, like I said, get in a trade at 9, 10, 11 p.m. or check the business, have phone calls with my team. And it sucks because I'd like to say I'm somebody who goes to sleep and get 8 hours of sleep. Wrong. I still sleep around 4 or 5 hours a night, and then some days I may crash in the middle of the day right next to my daughter Allure. But that is the overview of my day today in Puerto Rico. It is focused on family, it is focused on my health and nutrition, it is focused on money and trading. It is not, like I said, sunrise to sunset, just all business anymore. Like I said, I live in Dorado Beach, East Puerto Rico, a bunch of families around here, a bunch of successful men and women around here. And it's taught me the importance of family, similar to obviously Allure being born. That is the biggest wake-up call in the world. But I love my life now. I love my life a whole lot now. I'm posting less on YouTube, but I'm growing more. I'm doing more high-level business activities. My trading is getting better. But also my quality of life with my family and just my surroundings is getting a whole lot better. Yeah, like I said, I want you guys to understand that you can start now or you can start when you're successful, but you don't have to just blow everybody off. Maybe you have to in the beginning to get what you want. Like for prime example, I'm not gonna be oblivious and say the schedule that I had from 3, 2, and 1 didn't help me amass what I had today. But when you get there, just understand, because like I said, a lot of people get to this point and they want bigger, 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, a billion. I want to do all this other stuff. And it's just like, it's okay to say you have enough. Mind you, I still want 100 million. I still want a private jet, but I'm 28 years old. The average millionaire doesn't become a millionaire till 39 or 42. I forgot the average number. Like, I'm already a decade ahead. By the time I get to 45, I'll have the private jet. I'll have the 100 million. I need to make sure I'm here for my daughter and go, with her, to the water park and spend, quality time with her and take her around on a golf cart ride and make more high-level business decisions instead of, a million mini ones. So I appreciate you guys for watching the day in the life of Swaggy C, and I hope this inspires you to create your own schedule that works for you, but also your family, but also your money. And I will leave you with this. I do think people need to, realize why they do what they do instead of filling their schedule to the brim with just useless things. I could look over my schedule from the past and I would have, 30 different things in my schedule, like planned to the T, and only 4 things would contribute to my overall happiness. The other things seemed productive, but it really wasn't. And my life and my experience, I'm doing everything I do right now for my daughter and my wife and our future kid. Obviously, we have another one on the way right now. So if they want more time, if I believe they deserve more time and the money will come, but I don't gotta chase 100 million right now for what? My daughter's happy. She lives in a mansion right now in Puerto Rico. Wife's happy, I'm happy. We don't need bigger now, it'll come. And if people realize why they're doing what they're doing, it'll get them a lot closer to where they want to get to instead of just trying to be like every other entrepreneur out there. And I was a victim of that years ago. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Love you guys, and I'll see you later.